Some seasons of life don't need a complete overhaul, they just need a few small resets. Lately, I've been focusing on simple things that help me feel more grounded, love, like being intentional with what I bring into my home and creating a little more space when I can. It's not perfect, but it's helping me build a life that feels a little lighter.
All right, I think I'm getting good with doing this content in the car. Put the keys here so you don't fall, girl. Oh, hold on. Maybe not. Okay. Welcome back to my channel, love. My name's LaQuinda, but I go by Queen. On this channel, I am a girl in her 40s. I got laid off my corporate 9-to-5 job while starting my healing journey. Yes, girl, cannot make it up. I'm also an only child, and I'm a survivor of childhood trauma. And now I am healing out loud, love. And I'm also on a realistic faith and wellness journey. With all that I just said, I'm also caregiving for my mom. We had to move her in with us, and yeah. So we went to the grocery store. I needed to restock on some items. So good. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, I pretty much fast. I only eat fruit, and I may have a handful of nuts if I feel like really hungry. And then I break my fast at 3 o'clock. You're more than welcome to join me doing so. It's just something that I do to like reboot my body, and not only that, but also during that time I try not to get on social media either. So I need to like reorganize my cabinet a little bit because I have some items in there that are my mom's, and the kids are out of school for the summer, so we need to go home and organize this cabinet. So let's go. All right, girl, we made it home. I picked up some watermelon. I don't know if I showed this when I was at the store with you, because I'm going to the pool today. So I called a friend of mine. She is my childhood friend, girl. Yes, we reunited, and I'm so grateful for her. I said, bring the kiddos over so we can all, go to the pool. And watermelon is so refreshing, especially when the weather is like it is right now, nice and sunny. And, when you're running around, you're being active in the pool, you be tired. And this is a snack that you will not feel guilty with, okay? I also picked up a couple limes. When I eat my watermelon, I like to squeeze a little bit of lime on it, and just to have an extra lime, just in case when I'm cooking. I love it. I actually like key limes much better than the regular lime, but they didn't have any, so it'll do. Happy I found this. I went to the grocery store the other day and I didn't find it. It was basically by the syrup. I'm like, who would have thought that it would be there? This is my high fiber oat bran hot cereal that I like to make because I need fiber filled meals in my lifestyle because I'm managing cholesterol matters. And I pretty much will like put fruit on it, maybe a little bit of almond butter. It is so delicious, and it's very comforting too. So not only in the morning, but I'll make it like later on. It's so good. And I'll also put like grounded flax seeds and chia seeds in there too for like that extra fiber. So delicious. I'm putting it in front of you just in case you want to do a screenshot. You did see the banana because I had to have one in the car because I didn't eat yet. I had to take my mom, drop her off at dialysis. And again, I do not eat up until 3 o'clock is like when I break my fast, like I was mentioning. So I need to have lots of fruit on hand. I think I'm gonna make some muffins too with that banana, like blueberry banana muffins, put some flaxseed in it. I have almond flour and oat flour. It is just the best. A little bit of syrup. So good. I picked up a tomato too because with this tomato, I think I want to make a sandwich, like a tofu sandwich. I have some in the refrigerator. I already sliced it and cooked it. And I'm gonna put this on some bread and maybe like a slice of kale or something like that. Those are the vibes. We love nectarines in this house. I don't know, are you a nectarine girl or a peach girl? I grew up with nectarines because my mom really wasn't a peach girl. But I'm okay with eating peaches. I just never buy them. So good. Cherry vanilla. These are nice fiber-filled drinks if you're trying to get your fiber and you don't feel guilty about it. Ginger lemon. This is my favorite so far. So delicious. Orange cream. I bet you this one tastes like a dreamsicle. I don't remember if I had this one or not. When I did research for the journey that I'm on of needing more fiber, something I wasn't eating, even though I'm plant-based, was beans. I was not. It wasn't because I didn't like them. I just didn't think of it. But since I'm having more beans in my diet, I noticed TMI that I'm more regular. Black beans. These are the ones with less sodium in there. I'm gonna make sweet potato nachos, and I like to put the black beans on top. And then love chickpeas. Yes, chickpeas can go a long way. You can make desserts with them. They're also great in fiber. And sometimes I'll eat them with like a side of like avocado or something like that. They're so good. Or I'll put them on avocado toast. I needed to re-up on some of the pasta sauce. My kiddo made spaghetti and meatballs today, so I needed to have some extra. And my husband was telling me, always buy an extra, especially if it's something that you use on a regular, and I never was doing that, but I understand the assignment now, okay? I like the spaghetti sauce because it's clean ingredients in here, which I can read and know what they are. So we switched over to this and we love it. I'm gonna boil some corn on the cob. I like the sweet corn on the cob. What do you like? Do you like the regular kind or the sweet kind? It's so refreshing. I know I had tried something one day with the corn on the cob. I had some hummus and I put a little bit of hummus on it. It kind of reminded me of like that Mexican corn with the cheese. I can eat cheese in moderation. Like that's the only thing that I do eat being plant-based, but moderation. So yeah, girl. Potatoes, because we're gonna make sweet potato nachos. So good. Baby Dutch yellow potatoes. I'll cut them up, season them. The kiddos love them. And then I have to treat myself. Yes, this is 0 added sugar. And I was looking in the kiddos stuff, and they have an ice cream cone. You already know. Didn't even have a chance. We're speaking it now, and I haven't even had it yet. And then you are actually on some containers that the kids wanted to have because it's summertime. They're out for, you know, summer. We have these Doritos, smoothie straws, and then goldfish. And then let's go ahead and lift you up here. Gushers. And then we have the cheese crackers. All right, let's put some of this stuff in the pantry and just declutter the pantry. So let's go. Okay, I figure we can start with the bottom and work our way up, okay? So let's go ahead and pull this stuff out. This sparkling water was definitely not a fan. It's bubbly sparkling water, strawberry. It didn't have the flavor that my mom thought it was gonna have. And for me, I don't know, it just made my stomach feel a little bit funny. This is the Sprite Zero Sugar because my mom is old school. She likes the burp, as she says. So she likes that soda type of feeling. And I thought the sparkling water would do it for her, but she just didn't like the flavor. And this here is black cherry. This is her bottled water. Put this over to the side. I don't know why, but the kiddo has not been partaking in this. I might just have to, I don't know, get rid of it, I guess. Okay, what is this? Mott's applesauce. And then this one here, it was the Celsius one. Oh, it's the same one as that one. Yeah, she didn't really care for this one. This was cranberry clementine. So I'll put this over there. And I have like some pasta in here. So let's go ahead and organize this. I might as well just take this out for a second. Graham crackers. When her sugar gets a little bit low, graham crackers will easily like raise it as needed. And then the Ritz cracker, her blood pressure has been maintaining low. She has a doctor's appointment tomorrow because of the salt on here. Just trying to give her something light to help raise that. Managing those two has been really challenging. It really has. And then I had got her some lightly salted Pringles. All right, I think I'm gonna put the potatoes in this bin here and just keep them down below. This is an onion I got the other day. I'm not gonna put it by the potatoes, so I think I'm gonna put it on the counter because I'm going to need this for my sweet potato nachos. And I'm thinking about making some guacamole because the avocados are starting to go bad. So, all right, perfect. I'm just using like a wipe to clean the bin.
because I know like last year we had like ant problems, and so did some of our neighbors. So I don't know what's going on with that. I actually need to call someone for them to like spray just to be preventative. So I'm just making sure there's like no crumbs or anything like left inside of these bins. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, girl, besides trying to keep the floor clean in here as well. All right, so we have a nice clean bin to go ahead and stock it up with the snacks. The thing that I've learned is to not put everything in the kiddos' face and attention, okay? A little bit goes a long way, and we're in a budget, so we're just gonna make sure that we stick to that budget as best as we can. So I'm just gonna put some chips in here, not a whole lot. And then I'm also gonna put some fruit snacks as well. This fruit snack is tropical and strawberry. The kiddos have been having really good dental checkups with keeping their teeth clean, which I love that for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and let them have some, you know, light snacks. Here. Different kids like different things, so make sure that we fill it with that. All right, now we need to adjust this row here. Let me go ahead and move the bread over here. And then this is when I was buying the kids cereal, we would put it in these containers, but we really don't eat cereal in our household like that anymore. But I do like to keep a couple of the containers like for popcorn or chips or something like that. So let me just go ahead and take these out. These help keep it like fresh. So, and plus I don't like the way it looks when it's like in a packaging. I try to use as many of these containers as I can. This here is a snack bin. There's some Oreo cookies here. Fun fact, did you know Oreo cookies are vegan? I didn't even know that until later on. These graham crackers is because we've been making s'mores in the air fryer. Let me know if you want to see how we do that. And then these are like healthy snacks. I'll like grab some of these if I'm on the go. They're crunchy. They don't have a lot of ingredients in it. No added sugar. This one here is the apple strawberry crisp. And this one is apple crisp and apple cinnamon crisp. Yeah, it's just like a dried apple with some light flavor. And then these are the marshmallows for the s'mores. This bin here, I think these have been in here for a while, so this can probably go. The old-fashioned oats, I would put these in my overnight oats when I was making them in the refrigerator. It does, oh yeah, this is expired. It says March 2327, so thank you, you have brought me joy. I guess I need to restock on this yet. I'm excited to try these chickpea and red lentils. So basically you add the chickpeas to this. I'm excited to try this. I got this from Aldi. And if I'm gonna eat pasta, I try to eat like a chickpea pasta. These are really nice and they're great with protein and fiber, especially for someone like myself that needs more fiber. And then I have some rice right there. So let's go ahead and redo the shelf here. I probably have to bring a container over here for like my mom's stuff, so, or keep her stuff at the top. We'll figure it out. What we're looking like, I basically turned the bins to the side and put the bread over there. We'll come back to the shelf. Let's go to the shelf. This is mainly like my shelf of all of my goodies and everything. This is the oat bran I just got at the store. This is my supplement that I use. It really helps me stay regular, okay? Girl, yes. But I like taking it first thing on an empty stomach with some water. It's really good for fiber. And then I like to bake with this almond flour that I mentioned. And then also we have some oat flour. And these are good soluble fiber. So that's what you need that I read if you are managing cholesterol matters. And this is where I hid the Hershey's, okay? For the s'more, so the kids don't see that. So yeah, let's go ahead and tidy up this shelf. I need to put this into a container. I just washed this recently. So let me go ahead and do this really quick. Oh, that fit perfectly. I'm a fan that everything's like hidden behind stuff. I don't know, maybe I need to get smaller containers. Let me know what you think, because I do want to be able to see everything, but our pantry, like I mentioned, is a little bit small. So I'm just trying to do it what I can, make best of it. I got these here from Costco. I just put it in a container. The kiddos like this here when they eat their yogurt. The top, I mean, this container, maybe I can use it for something. Not sure just yet, but this is the rice container here. Let me just put this down here, like this one, this is when I used to have like flour and sugar, and I don't even keep sugar in my house anymore. This is an oversized container. I don't know what I'm keeping this for, but I don't know. Maybe I should keep it just in case. Here's the final product. Water at the bottom. This cabinet here, we organize it with the canned goods. The kiddos shelf right here, so I put some snacks in each of their bins, and I decided to put this here because they use it. Like, why would I have it where my stuff is at? It just doesn't make sense. And then over here we have the bread and you know, goodies for everybody to partake in here. Goodies. I basically left this here because I mean I grab that every day, and for now I just staggered it where I can see everything, where you know it's not all hiding. And then this up here, this is kind of like hubby stuff. And then in the corner, I have like the rice. I kept one of the clear containers, and then there's like a smaller one back there in the middle that I kept just in case. But yeah, I like how it's looking. I just zoomed out, sorry. All right, I just zoomed out, and sorry about the lighting, but yeah, that's what she's looking like. I'm happy, it works. Let me go ahead and close it up. Thank you so much for decluttering my pantry with me. I appreciate you, love. And if you like this type of content, because on Fridays we declutter a space of our home or we clean it, give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like this type of content. And I show up here for you every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. And if you haven't, you are more than welcome to be a part of the community. So go ahead and subscribe. I like to have you around. The next one, I want you to be well, keep kindness in your heart, and always remember, love, forgiveness matters. Bye.